Yup, 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 yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We tried to tell him. 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 We tried to tell him, let's go. Your Denver Nuggets get a 125 to 114 victory over the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic in the showdown of the Balkans. And I'm trying to tell y'all, we tried to talk to him years ago. We tried to let him know years ago. We tried to let him know, yo, there's a dude named Nikola Jokic you need to be worried about. We telling you he might be the best player in the world, but they was hating. They was saying there's no way a center that can anchor a top 5 defense. No way can he shot make at a high enough level. No way can somebody with that kind of body. No way can Michael Porter Jr. become a positive defender. No way can a team with Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Nikola Jokic get it done at the highest level. And then they get it done. And then they go 16-4. And then it's no way can this team come out and be better than ever. No way can the Denver Nuggets come out and be better than they were the year before. No way can Nikola Jokic. No way can Jamal Murray. No way can Michael Porter Jr. come back. Be ready, lock in, and show you they the best team in the world. No way, they said. Boy, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell people like where you get your favorite NBA content. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to talk to them. Tonight was special. Tonight was a special night. Tonight was one of those nights that helps to solidify how you feel about the Denver Nuggets and to gives you an idea of what to expect for the rest of the season. The Denver Nuggets dominated tonight, and I got so many highlights I want to show y'all. So I literally, the entire game, while I was taking notes, y'all know I take copious notes. I got all the information. I got the offensive, defensive rating, half court rating. I got all the information on what kind of buckets were scored, where they were, all that stuff. But we like just talking through together and processing. But there's some things I want you to see today. Let's tap in. Let's go ahead and tap in, y'all, because today was one of the most special games that I have seen in quite some time. Look at this move. Look at this move from Joker. His pace and control today was spectacular. His ability to bend the court today was spectacular. Just move after move after move after move that he put on today that really just helped to solidify that, man, Joker is just on a different level than anybody else right now. He's on a different level than anybody else is right now. And just the things that he can do, the actions that he can get to, the way that he's able to control the pace of the game, y'all, it's just something special, man. So even in this game, the way that Joker was able to just get to a spot, even this, he was moving off ball, trying to set it up for y'all. He was moving off ball, cutting today, just looked spectacular as a cutter, spectacular off ball. And everybody lost their mind when this play happened. And then the patented soundboard shuffle. You had all the hits. You had all the hits today. You had the soundboard shuffle that was happening today. Off-ball movement from Joker today. Anything and everything that you could have been asking for, you got it. Anything and everything you could have been asking for from Joker today, you got it. No problem. And then the three-man game, Murray, Jokic, Gordon. They were making moves all over. Look at this pass from Joker. Look at this pass from Joker. The Murray Jokic Aaron Gordon, 3-man game today. Went crazy. Again, man, like they just have a ceiling that they can get to that not a lot of other people can. Oh, and by the way, Michael Porter Jr., y'all thought I was playing about the lockdown defense? Michael Porter Jr. got switched on to Luka Doncic multiple times today. Multiple times today and won these possessions. Just like that. Just like that. Multiple times today and won those possessions. Peyton Watson today in transition. Peyton Watson in transition today. Look at it. Boom! Like the team just has so many different things to it. You're seeing 3-man game. You have 2-man game actions today. The defense was locking in. Porter was locking in. Look at that. Again, another 3-man game today. You get Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic pick and roll. Jamal Murray feeds the ball to Joker. Joker sees AG cutting on the baseline. Reverse underneath, bucket. Come on, man. And again, another Michael Porter Jr. defensive highlight. Gets a stop onto Luka Doncic again. Goes to the rim, misses the bucket. It's able to secure it again, puts it up, timeout Dallas. Michael Porter Jr., again, another play. And then you had this, y'all. This was right before half. This was going into halftime. Watch this. Off the curl screen, yadak. And look at the emotion. But apparently he doesn't love playing in the NBA. He doesn't love basketball. Apparently he doesn't love basketball. Yadak. Look at this. Hing. Ha. Look at this. Get it up. Hing. Ah. Yeah, boy. Bang. Bang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And again, y'all want to prove it again. Michael Porter Jr., defense. Y'all know I don't do a lot of highlights on here like this because, you know, assistant command. Michael Porter Jr. gets another stop, goes down the court, gets up, and gets a bucket in transition. Look at this. Michael Porter Jr. staying disciplined with his feet, with his eyes, with his hands. Contest. 6'10", contest. 7'4" wingspan. Gets down the court. Get up. Finish. Finish. Y'all, just play after play after play today. The Nuggets were completely locked in, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. The way that Michael Porter Jr. was playing today was spectacular. The way Nikola Jokic was playing today was spectacular. Jamal Murray, we haven't even got into the numbers yet from the game because I just wanted y'all to at least see if you didn't get a chance to watch the game or if you did get a chance to watch the game, just to relive the highlights on how good they played today. Jamal Murray today, 5 of 15 shooting, another poor shooting performance. Oh, but by the way, Jamal Murray's all of a sudden become a Darius Garland level playmaker. 39 minutes for Jamal, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 13 assists. 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, a +2 because he was staggering with the bench unit. Jamal Murray was keeping the bench unit afloat. Jamal Murray had 13 assists today. 13 assists today. This is after, by the way, Jamal Murray 2 games ago had a game in which he had 14 assists. So Jamal Murray is putting together a string of games that are showing you that he is just elevated as a playmaker so far this season. And the NBA Finals and the playoffs, they really did a number on getting him where he needs to be right now. So where now, offensively, if his shot's not going down, he's still going to be a plus offensive player. And you just couldn't say that for a long time about Jamal. So just a shout out to Jamal for finding a way to overcome the shooting adversity. He's been shooting bad the last 3 games. The Nuggets are 2-1 in those games, and he's averaging double-digit assists in those games. So again, he's finding other ways to contribute. Jamal back in the day, if he had a bad shooting game, wasn't going to have a good game. 13 assists today for Jamal. And everybody, I said it again, y'all need to make sure if you're not subscribed to Locked On Nuggets, go subscribe. If you're not listening and subscribe to Mile High Sports, go subscribe to Mile High Sports. I told folks today, this morning on Locked On Nuggets, this would be a bounce back game for Michael Porter Jr., facing the 19th ranked defense in the NBA, facing his no defender that's going to really get at him. And then on top of that, they were going to try to target him, and he could show his stuff the entire game, and he did with flying colors. Tonight, Michael Porter Jr., 34 minutes, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 of 18 from the field, but he was 6 of 10 from 2 for 60%, and he was 4 of 8 from 3 for 50%. Had 2 blocks, was a plus 17. 2 blocks and a plus 17 for Michael Porter Jr. And they tried him. Their game plan was that we are going to hunt Michael Porter Jr. on dang near every single possession. And it failed miserably. Miserably. This is after years. This is after years of people telling Michael Porter Jr., telling Nuggets fans, telling the coaches. All this comes down to is the fact that at this point in time, Michael Porter Jr. had proven himself to be a plus on both sides of the ball and proven that when you try to target him with these wings like Luka and others, you might get him every so often, but he's going to win that matchup more times than you think he's going to win it. And at some point in time, they're going to stop hunting him because they're going to realize he's an absolute plus. Michael Porter Jr. was a plus 17, had a 66.7% true shooting tonight. A 66.7 true shooting. He's a plus 17 in the game they won by 11, and he was targeted every single possession basically down the court. Every single possession down the court. Oh, bro, that's hilarious, man. Somebody from Locked On just commented. I said Michael Porter Jr. I called him Micah Luka Stopper Porter Jr. And somebody said you're fired from Locked On. That's hilarious. Yo, man, I'm just telling you, dude. Porter played with so much effort today, too, bro. Man, it was spectacular. It really was spectacular. Nobody, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Porter's something special, bro. Porter is something special, man. He really is, bro. Aaron Gordon tonight, 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists, 8 of 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, really important 3. 1 block, 2 steals, a plus 22. Game high plus 22. A game high plus 22. Aaron Gordon is a freak, man. For real. Incredible defense. Rotates, super sound, aggressive. He does everything. He really, literally does everything, man. He is one of the all-tool, all-world players in the NBA. He's amazing. His getting to the rim, hit his jumpers, play defense, POA, weak side rotations, transition, half court, doesn't matter. At the rim, passing, facilitating, 18, 8, and 6. Great game from AG. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, another good defensive game. 37 minutes, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Another plus 15 game, and 2 more steals. 2 more steals for KCP, y'all. Let's get to the bench, man. So Peyton Watson, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 of 4 from the field. It said he had a minus 14, but that minus came when Luka Doncic. This is why plus minus regular season context is important to dive into it. Luka, they knew the Dallas Mavericks. Let me make this clear. Luka Doncic from the minus 4 today had 34, 10, and 8 on 11 of 14 and 6 of 11 from 3. He was 6 of 11 from 3 and 5 of 13 from 2. Luka Doncic had 9 turnovers today, by the way. 9. Nuggets bring his grill. The Mavs starter, Derrick Jones Jr., minus 16. Derek Lively, a minus 10. Grant Williams, minus 21. Kyrie Irving, a minus 12. Luka Doncic was a minus 4. Why is that? Because Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, they were both staggering at the end of the third and at the top of the fourth against the bench because they knew they weren't going to win the minutes with Joker on the court. and with the starters on the court. There was no way they were going to do it. So they already committed that we're going to stagger both of these players at the end of the third and top of the fourth, because we're going to see if we can make up for the 18 or 20-point deficit that we have and try to make up for that on the other end. And they did. Jokic came back in the game of 12. They got it to 9 at one point. The Nuggets were able to hit a 3. Jokic comes back in the game, and they're able to kind of wash it out from there. But this is the team. And y'all, another strategy that teams are implementing. Everybody, and again, I want to give credit to Quinn Snyder, because he's the first one I saw do this. The first people to utilize the roamer spot on defense versus the Nuggets, I believe, is Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert with Quinn Snyder. This is becoming a league-wide thing. Grant Williams and Luka Doncic were guarding Nikola Jokic so that Derek Lively could be the off-ball roamer. You saw this with the Jazz. They have the personnel, obviously. You had Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler roaming, John Collins, Walker Kessler roaming. You had Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, or Rudy Gobert with Kyle Anderson. This is what teams are going to do. The Lakers are going to go back to this. They did it this year with Rui and Anthony Davis. They're going to continue to see teams develop this strategy. Jaren Jackson Jr., Xavier Tillman. They play versus the Chicago Bulls tomorrow. So, Patrick Williams and Vooch probably can't do that because Vooch is just not a good enough defender, but who knows? They might try it. The Pelicans for sure. Jonas Valanciunas, they won't do it, but you got Draymond, Kevon Looney coming up after that. They'll figure out how they're going to do that. So I'm telling you, man, teams, this is the adjustment. It's the teams, they don't know they have to play big, but you can't force big and skill. The Nuggets are big and skilled. They're bigger and more skilled than you. They're bigger, more skilled, and have more cohesion than you. Bigger than you, more skilled, more cohesion, and more talented is typically how it goes for the Nuggets, which is why they are so good. But on the other end of this is that teams are now trying to find ways to mitigate the starters while also admitting that they can't stop the starters. So they're going to double up LeBron versus the bench, game 1. He was a +7. Why would you +7? He did it versus the bench. They're going to double up. You're going to find the Utah Jazz, or you're going to find the Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards and Carl, or whoever else. They're going to find ways, because it's obviously Joker, but it's the starters. It's Joker plus MPJ plus Gordon plus Murray plus KCP that makes them so indomitable. So teams are going to continue to use that staggering and use the roaming, because they're going to try to find ways to slow down what the Denver Nuggets are doing. The Nuggets, y'all, tonight they had a 127 offensive rating. They gave up 117.7, but that's okay. High-scoring game. 127 offensive rating. The Denver Nuggets shot 78% at the rim. They were 22 of 28 at the rim. They held them to 63% at the rim. It's really good defense by them. The Nuggets were 14 to 35 from mid-range. That's 40%. And then the Denver Nuggets were also 43% from 3 on 13 of 30 attempts. The Nuggets actually had a worse half-court offense today than the Dallas Mavericks. They were 98.9, Mavericks 101.2. The Nuggets also apparently in transition, 128. A 128 rating in transition, 128.6, and 150 for Dallas. But the second chance points and offensive rebounding was the large difference in today's game, because they just kept getting to the rim. And every time they got to the rim, every single time they got to the rim, they were putting it back up and they were finishing. So if I look at the box score from tonight, let's see. If I look at the box score from tonight, by the way, they're 1-0. They're 1-0 in their group now in the in-season tournament. 1-0 in the group in the in-season tournament. See, the Nuggets were 14 to 19 from the free throw line. Dallas was 15 to 17, 88% to 73%. Nuggets had 33 assists to Dallas 27 tonight. The Nuggets had 21 fast break points, and Dallas had 9. So that's all. That's your game right there. They had 12 more fast break points. The Nuggets had 19 offensive rebounds, and the Nuggets also had 25 points off turnovers. They won that matchup by 4. Dallas had 21. So they were +4 in turnover points, and then they were a +12 in a fast break, and that's the game. Really as simple as that. So shout out to the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section what you think. How good was today's matchup? Did it just go how you think it was going to go? How did you feel like Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Peyton Washington, game today? Great finishing from him. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Gang, y'all know what time it is. I will see y'all on the other side. Make sure you subscribe, like, share the content. We out.